Welcome to the Face to Face. I'm your host, Genevieve Kyle-Lefebvre. Face to Face is a bilingual series of video recorded in Coquitlam. We acknowledge that Coquitlam is located on the ancestral and unceded territory of the Coquitlam. We thank the Coquitlam people who continue to live on these lands and care for them along with the waters and all that is above and below. Today, I welcome Ashney Rebello. Ashney is the creator, and she is the Ashney of Ashney Artisan's Kitchen.
Yes.
And I'm quite a bit in the community. I go around, and I kept bumping into you in so many different areas, so many different ways. And I know that you use your kitchen to give love, and I know it's a big love language. So thank you so much for coming here today.
Thank you for inviting me, Jen, over here.
Yes.
And it's an honor to be here.
Oh, thank you for coming.
Yes.
So I want to know, first of all, where is this beautiful passion for showing this amazing presentation of food, and also how the way you share it with the community? It's absolutely unbelievable. And I know you give so much. You give all your food to the community, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start first with the passion. Where does that passion come from?
Actually, like to start with, all my life I have lived in a small state in India which is called Goa, which is a Portuguese colony, and it's like a small knit community, and I love it.
Yes.
So when I got married and we moved to Hong Kong, my husband wanted to have food, Goan food, which was not like available over there. And I didn't have any knowledge of home cooking, nothing. I used to call my mother on Skype that time because there was no WhatsApp, there was no nothing. So I used to call her on Skype and ask her for recipes, how to do this Goan food, how to do a chop, how to do a vindaloo, how to do a shakuti. I should phone and ask her. And slowly, I started getting the hang of it. I'm not a chef, but on my own I started learning everything, and here I am today.
So talk to me a little bit more about where you come from and your how you got to the Tri-Cities.
My husband works for a company over here, so which was in Hong Kong. It's called C-SPAN. So they called him over here, and we came over here, and this is how we landed to Vancouver.
Okay.
So it was not planned, but we landed over here.
You like it here?
And I love it over here because the whole community over here is being so embracing, accepting, and all the love I got is incredible. And it starts with you too, Genevieve.
Yes.
You were there with me all along.
Yes. We've been always staying in touch, and I love the work that you do. So I'm really happy you're here today.
Yes.
Okay,
thank
but
you.
now I want to know, how is Ashney Artisan's Kitchen started?
It all started out of boredom. Like when I came to Vancouver, I had nothing to do. I had no job. I was just like a homemaker. I went, I started writing, all the whole day I was at home alone. I started writing my recipes, inventing them, because I love to cook, and I had a passion to write Ashney's kitchen stories. Like whatever I had learned in this 2 years, I wanted to do I wanted to write the legacy and keep it for my daughter. So I started writing a book which consists of all the Goan recipes.
Okay.
So this is how it started. And then my friend, Trish Mandevo, she came home and she said, "My friend, you're wasting your talent. You have to start something. You have to do something." And this is how she encouraged me. "Come on, do it for me." So it all started with her.
Amazing.
And she came, she sat with me, and she registered my Ashney's Artisan company. And here I am today.
Okay, so now tell us, what is Ashney Artisan's company? What do you do? And I know you've been a little bit all over, but I'll let you say it.
Yes. Ashney Artisan is all about my love, which I want to spread all over the world. Ashney's Artisan is like my gifts from Goa. I create my own gifts, like chocolates, like the kit, like the Christmas cake, like the Goa in a box, everything, like, you know, it's an international thing. And then Ashney's Artisan, I like cheese and wine, like you love wine.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And like I started doing a little bit of charcuterie, and when I started doing these boards, it was looking beautiful. I started with home, and then my friend Joanna and everybody, they said, Ashney, do it. So then, like, you know, I started doing it for like different companies. I started laying my tables, grazing tables, and everybody was in awe of that it looks beautiful. Ashney, you have an artistic hand. So I said, might as well do this. So this is how Ashney's Artisan started.
Okay.
I launched my chocolate also, which is Ashney's Artisan. I will be launching my cookware also very soon.
Okay.
And my book.
Okay.
And I'm working on a documentary. I cannot talk about it much, but it's a TV show. It's a very huge show coming on the different culture, lost foods, about us, about my home, about my culture, about everything.
I love the diversity you're bringing to the Tri-Cities.
Yes.
And you are also always really giving to the nonprofits.
Yes.
I've seen you, like, you also have contributed, like, as sponsored, like, you give, like, a lot of your food, a lot of beautiful presentation, charcuterie board and different things. So why do you want to give so much to help your community?
Because I feel like, you know, it's always this at my home. Even my mom, my dad are always like this. They're giving back to the community. My mother always said, give it with one hand, God is giving you with both the hands, and you have to have empathy for others.
Yes.
Everybody needs you in life. Everybody needs a little help from you. Everybody needs anything from you. So this is how I started with my daughter. I started giving back to the community. I started giving because I'm into food. I get a lot of food, and sometimes I don't even eat that food. So I started collecting everything. End of the day, I used to go to Walmart or Costco. I used to get some extra food, and the one which I have, and in the end of the month, I used to get around 250 care packages out of all this collection what I do. So I started going to the east side, giving to them, or over here, like, you know, anything I come to know, like, you know, Access Youth sometime. Jennifer was there that time, so she's also. I was aware of that, and anybody who comes to, like, for help, and, like, you know, I know a lot of students over here, who don't have, after paying their rent and all, they don't have money, like, for food. So I contact them, I ask them to come to my house, and I give them all the packages, whatever I do. So it gives me happiness.
That's very good. How do you find the people in need?
They are very vulnerable, because everything is increasing now. They cannot afford to buy stuff. So I think if I could be a little help to them, nothing like it.
It's true. There's so much more. I think we all know. Then price of food has gone up, like interest rate has gone up, everything has gone up, and then going deep into debt to pay for food, it's not always a good idea. So ask for help before you go deep into your credit cards or different things like that is always a good idea, right? but I can see how there's different nonprofits or food banks that have centers that people can go there. And then you do this as an individual. This is what I admire with what you do, because it's one person collecting and creating beautiful things for amazing people that are knocking at your door, and you see them every month, or you see them
No, as and when they call me.
Yes, as they call you.
As they
Okay.
call you. And I want to tell you one more thing. Vishad also has been a big help to me. He has also, when he was with Backpack, so he used to give me food, which I used to give it to my community. Like he used to give me 80 packs, which I used to give it to my community, Goan community, like who were in need. So he also has been a great help to me in this.
Okay, that's great. So it's
Yes.
other non-profit also helping you, like Backpack Buddies and
Only he helped me.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
through
nobody.
Vishad
Yes,
people.
only one, like
one special person.
Yes.
I know Vishad very well.
yes, one special person. He's one special person who, who goes out of the way to help
Yes.
people. Yes.
Definitely. You got a special medal this year,
Yes,
right?
I know that.
Yes. Now I'm wondering, do you have a specific moment or an example or a story of someone specifically you did a big difference for them?
Yes, there is a story. There was one family who had come over here, and it was a refugee family. So they wanted a lot of things. So my daughters, we gathered some laptops for them. We gathered the household items for them, and as they entered the country, so I gave the laptops to the kids. I gave them packages of food. I did something in my way what I can do, and until date they are so grateful, like for that. They come to my house every year to say thank you to me. That makes me happy.
Yeah. Did you have any challenges with building Ashney's Artisan Kitchen, or it's been pure love? I'm sure, sometimes.
Not exactly. It's all my hard work. It's all me.
Yes.
And my husband and my daughter encouraging me. I just tell them, I want to do this. My husband, he says, how much money do you want?
You're lucky you can do that, right?
Yeah. He said, I'll give it to you, but make sure you return it back to me.
Okay.
Once you make it.
Well, he's believing in you, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a family project also, right? It's you, but
It's me, yes.
the family's believing into it.
Yes, my daughter.
Yes.
She is my backbone.
Yes.
She's helping me. Whenever I have events, she comes with me, she helps me. She's been my strongest cheerleader. Yes, she's there with me all the time.
Awesome. Are they helping you in the kitchen? Sometime when you're like overflowing of orders, or when there's big events and... No?
My daughter does. My husband doesn't.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes, right?
Yeah. But he helps me, he takes me everywhere I just want to go. He takes me everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah. When I tell him to come and help me in the kitchen, he says, no, I'm not a house husband, he says.
No, okay. That's your department.
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So now, what's coming for you in the future? I know you talked a little bit about it just a bit earlier,
Yeah.
but are you reaching out with new nonprofits or a group of women supporting women through your food, through the love you're giving?
Yes, I would love to help them. I have a lot of organizations who I know, and I have told them that I'm going to help them with some stuff. So I'm definitely going to do that for them.
Okay.
And I know you're also doing the same.
Yes, I'm always a little bit around helping and using my voice.
Yes.
My next question for you, Ashney, is which advice would you give to someone that wants to give to the community, maybe through their food or through their art or through their passion?
Never think about anything when you want to give something to the community. Just give it with an open heart.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay.
Just do it.
Yes.
You don't have to think about it. If you want to do something for anybody, you don't have to think about it. You just have to give it back. That is what I can say.
And I want to know about you have a beautiful Instagram with thousands of people following you because you're showing all this beautiful food that you're making. And
Yeah.
I remember the little like birds with smoke coming out
Yes.
and all these different things. So you started this for fun and now you have a big
Yes.
group of people following you. I was at an event with you not that long ago, and people were telling you, Ashney, I know you, I love what you're doing, I'm following you on Instagram. And so why did you start Instagram and why do you keep it up? And I think you're having a lot of fun with this also,
Yes,
right?
I am having a lot of fun with this. I started writing a book, another book. Apart from Ashney Kitchen Stories,
Okay.
I'm writing another book for cakes. That's like the gluten-free, like sugar-free cakes.
Okay.
Which I'm supposed to do. And another thing, I'm writing another book, which is with the cocktails.
Cocktails.
Yes, like the Goan cocktails.
Oh.
With the Goan liquors. I want to give it a modern turn, and I'm writing that now, experimenting on that.
Experimenting on that. Okay, so that's all part of the future also.
My kitchen is my lab.
I know, right?
Yes.
So what do you do in the morning? You get up, you go to the kitchen, the lab, and then you start experiencing or you start reading recipe. And how do you get your inspiration? Where do you get it?
I get up in the morning, I light my lamp,
Yeah.
and then I just give an hour to myself. I meditate. I think about what I'm going to do. Just meditate a little bit, and then I start my day. Like, I'm a very good wife and a mother. I do everything for them. So I start doing things for them. And after they are gone, one is gone to the university, one is gone to the office. Then when nobody is there in the house, everything is mine.
Okay.
So I write, I experiment, and I'm there. And then sometimes I have to go to London. Sometimes I'm in the US. Sometimes I'm in Turkey. Sometimes I'm in Dubai. Life is becoming busy day by day.
And I like then you go there and you bring back a little bit of everything. You bring back that food and you share this with the people from the Tri-Cities here and showing us the diversity and then I know all the different beautiful food you make and the chocolates because I have tried your chocolates. I've got a box of chocolate in the past. That was very lovely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Which nonprofit local to the Tri-City have you been helping with your food?
The Goan Association, Women in Business, Children's Foundation, then the Look 15 House, Wireless BC, and a lot more.
A lot more.
A lot
yes,
more.
I see you around.
Yes.
And now I know you're doing.
I do a lot of sponsorships for a lot of events.
Yes.
I do sponsor. I did something for the auction of Coy too.
Okay.
Yes, I'll be doing.
To raise money. So you help people raising money through
yes,
the food
raising
also.
money too. Yes, Ashney is all about giving back to the community.
Yes.
With the little what I have.
That's what you have.
Yeah.
So I know you're doing a little bit of overseas work. Can we touch on that a little bit?
Yes. Me and my friend Faman, we both are doing something very big back home. We are giving back to the community. I am educating a lot of street kids over there, old age homes, and I'm helping some of in my own hometown. There is an orphanage where there are HIV kids over there, which are infected by HIV. So I help them every time I go, or and then educating the kids, and Cancer Foundation, sponsoring their treatments and a lot of things back home. It is huge what I do. But me and him, we both get together, and with the little what we have, we both give it back in the community, but we never take a dime from anybody. It is all about us.
It's all about giving.
It is all about giving. It's there's no point, like, asking something from somebody and you give it to the people. It is, if you have something, give it back. I believe in that.
Absolutely. I love how you started giving the food.
Yeah.
You gave to the community. You gave to people that was in need.
Yes.
You gave to a lot of nonprofit.
Yeah.
Also, some people trying to help them raising
Yeah.
money through your food, and through this, through your talent.
Yeah.
Now your passion has grown, and now there's book, there's different thing, and now you created a company through the beautiful food you've been giving around.
Yes.
So keep shining,
Thank
keep
you.
helping your community. I keep bumping to you all
the
over the
time.
place. I know I say that because I know you're always ready
Yes.
to give, and I know sometimes you go to bed late.
Yes.
Because you work so hard.
We both are night birds.
Yes, we have talked on the phone a little bit late sometimes. Thank you so much for being with me today. Thank you for sharing your story, and keep shining, Ashney.
Yes.
It was absolutely a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much for having me, Genevieve.
It's a
Thank you
pleasure.
so much. Yes.
From Tri-Cities Community Television and myself, Genevieve Kyle-Lefebvre, thank you so much for joining us today.